So yeah, finally the players are showing up. We're starting a tad late, but I'll leave you both to commentary. So of course, Paul, if you do want to introduce yourself as well, that would be awesome. And I will see you both at the other end.
Thank you. You hear me? Is it Goutham? Goutham?
Yeah, it's me.
Sorry, how do you pronounce your name again?
Goutham.
Goutham, okay, fine. I'll let you be the main commentator if that's okay, and just chip in. Okay, cool.
Okay. Ooh, the blank. Yeah, well, but it's not the best frag. You can probably just throw away WHOT or VOW, whatever works for him.
Bow, presumably. Okay, we're starting Graham Higgs on the left.
Yeah, Graham is on the left and Colin's on the right. Yeah, sorry. Colin's on the left and Graham is on the right, yeah.
Okay, so presumably he will start with Vow.
Yeah, I mean, I would say Vow is the best. Oh, there's also SOWTH, which is fine, I guess, because you already have a blank.
Yeah. I think the Vow is pretty standard, though. What do you reckon for Colin?
So Colin, Graham did manage to draw a bingo. He can play. He can use a blank as an N or a Q. He has a couple of bingos playable. Or you can just use the O if it'll get taken. Yeah. Is mouthings valid? No, that's the question. It sounds valid. Will he try it? He probably won't, but.
Big mouths. That'd be interesting. Not best, but interesting.
Style points as usual.
Quites might be one of the better ones, but difficult to spot. Don't think of making the blank a Q.
Yeah, well, he basically doesn't have anything through the I or the F, so he has to just play motifs.
Yeah, I suspect unsight is very likely to be seen.
Yeah.
Shooting perhaps slightly less likely, but it's...
That does at least touch the double.
Yeah. I think shooting would be the play.
Yeah, we see.
Yeah, that's what it's going for. Well done. Looks the best. Yeah, excellent play, wasn't it?
Yeah, that should have been the best player. And I guess 5, so that makes it even better. And unfortunately for Colin, he seems to have drawn, well, 5 consonants.
Yeah. But he's got a vowel floater. He's got the I floater to get rid of some handily.
Yeah. He may want to try to keep the IN or the ING. Might, because there's already a G on the board as well. So I guess the best play would be just to play hiding.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes more sense.
Okay, interesting choice of position.
I think that is better because it is more open. Like it gives it more lanes to attack from next turn, since he is behind.
Yeah, I think what's come up this weekend, a lot of people overly worry about the triple.
Yeah, I mean, because when you play hiding through the eye, you're going to block a lot of lanes. So. Yeah,
the G isn't giving away a huge amount generally.
Yeah. Well, now that Graham has drawn an S, he will be looking to get rid of this J. He can stick JOW and play Jack or something. It might work out for him. But that does mean leaving the G open.
Yeah, I mean, you can simply get rid of the J. Very strong leave of pilots. Doesn't score anything, but very strong leave. Of course, it does telegraph your rack somewhat.
Okay, well, he's drawn a blank and a pretty nice rack. Oh, you mean just to play JOWL, right?
Yeah. Quackle likes that statically. I think you're suggesting Jet?
Jet scores, but I think Jaw is also fine.
You
kind of guarantees a bingo next turn.
Yeah, that's what he's going for. I think there's much to be said for either option. They must be pretty close, I think, in quality.
It depends on how many tiles he can draw to get a bingo. To get a set. Personally, I don't like the L, so I might have thrown the L. But
it also sets up the S hook, which is already there with SH, but you'll get the J and the W scored again.
Yeah. So now I guess the question is whether he has a 9-timer, but most likely he does not.
How long will he spend looking for it, I think is one of the points.
Well, almost he has a lock board, but it doesn't fit. He also has a jailbird, but the G is in the wrong place.
Oh, there's a beautiful 9.
9 through the MO.
Yep.
Ooh.
He says, looking at Quackle. He's got a choice of similar 7s with making a vow, but there's a beautiful 9 off MO.
Mold the board.
Indeed, yeah. Which I didn't know. And certainly wouldn't have seen.
There's something only Nigel can see, though.
Yeah, I don't think there's many players in the world who would have seen mold board there. Pat on the back if you did yourselves. I think we need to find out, well, if people aren't in chat already, find out what a mold board is. It sounds like something you have in the house when you don't want it.
Yeah, according to Zizify, it's the curved plate of iron. The shape. Oh, I think it's basically just a plow.
It says a board and a plough that turns the earth over. There we go. And it can also be spelt with a U, unsurprisingly. Okay, I guess if you were from an agricultural background, you might know it. Are we expecting it to come down, though? Presumably not. Move the tournament if it does come down, I think, so far.
Yeah, they'll make the stream quite lively if it does come down. Though most likely we'll just get to go through the using Avo.
Yeah, so presumably he's seen one of them broadly or whatever, bandroll, any number, and he's looking for the 9 timer.
Yeah, he's
rather
looking
than
for
the 9 off MO. Yeah. And so even if he knew mold board, that's quite missable because he's focusing on the G.
Yeah.
And once he gives up on the G, he'll simply play the 7 and the bow. It's interesting, he's not moving his tiles much. He's obviously working through the G mentally. Do you prefer any of the 7s, any of the particular 7s, Goutham? Think there's much in it?
No, I mean, the first thing I see will be broadly, I guess.
Yeah.
And typically just play the first thing that I see.
Yeah. Bollard is a couple of points more.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not much wrong with broadly, except compared with moldboard, obviously.
It is a little bit blocky, though.
Yeah, broadly's very blocky. I mean, Zhao is telegraphing the fact that broadly's going to block a lot of the bonuses that might come from Zhao.
Yeah, that is true, yeah, actually, yeah. Because he does fish, so he might be... That could be a best play for blocking.
Yeah, it's going to kill the H spot. So does that actually leave anything?
He has Pylite, but does not play anywhere, from the looks of it.
So that's going to be very frustrating.
Yeah.
Yep. But no need to panic, still pretty even. What do we reckon, hip?
ONES. Oh, this is going to be fun. Oh, he draws the X though. Assuming that he doesn't take the G, he can just play Hawks, and he'll be in quite a good shape already.
I think that's going to be taken with hip, presumably.
Yeah, it's true.
Once Graham decides there isn't a bonus, and presumably doesn't chance anything.
Well, the issue is that he plays hit, but he doesn't have any openings left.
Yeah, but then that restricts what Colin can do. You know, Colin can't really open. It restricts his play severely. It does leave the eye of motifs, but then it's a double eye, even playing off the eye for hip.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he just hope that Colin opens up a line for him.
I'm not sure he will open, but Colin will want to keep it closed and thereby score an awful lot less, generally. That's more the point. Any options other than the hip? Do you reckon? Any opening options?
The thing is, I don't really see much of anything. I guess...
You could play jowl and lip, possibly. But the thing, what I like about hip is it takes out the G. Well, it takes out the left side of the G at least.
Yeah, I guess that does make the most sense, yeah.
Yeah. Right, interesting, because he'll know the opponent has very bonusy tiles, presumably, after Zhao at least, if not hip.
So I'm pretty sure he'll be trying to block at every step.
Yeah. So how about Xenon? Xenon side hiding.
Yeah,
Oh, he's going for
yeah,
Goxes.
yeah, that looks pretty. I mean, Xenon looks pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
he has chosen to actually play Goxes and open up the board.
yeah. Now that's interesting because I think had we not seen Zhao and Hip, Goxes is absolutely fine, but it's inviting the 7 onto the S surely.
Yeah,
Which is just exactly what's going to happen.
That looks like a bit of a blunder. Yeah.
I won't say a blunder, but I think he maybe should have counted more for the fact that Graham is likely to have an extremely bonusy rack.
Yeah.
As it happens, he's been hammered more than usual with the 6 Ys.
And now suddenly Colin is in a very bad position thanks to that play of his.
Yeah, it's turned around amazingly, hasn't it? I mean, I don't think Goxes is far wrong, but I think Xenon would have been better given the inferred bonus potential.
Yeah, but I guess he didn't actually see Xenon, or else he would have probably played it.
Yeah, possibly, yeah. But he did play quite quickly. It might be worth taking more time. Plus 5 points for dice styles. Okay.
Yeah, I'm guessing he just saw it immediately, and he's like, "Oh, this looks nice," and he just puts it down.
Yeah. The other problem with Gox is even if Graham doesn't have the bonus immediately, that S is going to stay there. It's very hard to block unless for nothing. I suppose you could play Gox if you picked up second go. Which in fact he had. So yeah, he's maybe planning to play Gox again and block on the next move. So Graham only has one shot at it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming you'd have tried to play ONE over there to block next to
Yes, exactly. Yeah, that was probably his plan. So perfectly reasonable, but it didn't work out.
Yeah.
So it's quite a swing.
Yeah. So it's basically a 100-point swing. So it's like the game is completely done its head.
Yeah, it has indeed. That can happen. I remember it happened to our game. What do we reckon?
EOANHE.
Quackle likes Genoa. K15. Oh no, that's because it doesn't realise. That's my bad. Quackle. That's unplayable.
I'd actually like to see him play the EOAN next to the HE because it actually opens up the line. But the EOAN placed over there is actually not a useful lane because he needs to draw another O.
Yeah, it didn't sound. I mean, it didn't open up.
It will, however, tempt Graham to actually play the beef over there. It might create an opening all the same.
Yeah, I'm surprised Colin didn't play something a bit more opening than that.
I mean, he's trying to bait, I think, from the looks of it. I see people try to do this a lot. They open up a vowel next to a double, and then they try to get the opponent to play a four-letter word, opening up a triple for them.
Yeah, exactly. You tempt your opponent. You don't open yourself. You tempt your opponent into opening. It's quite interesting. It's probably going to work out that way.
It usually doesn't work.
I'm expecting
on the queue.
I'm expecting Phoebe.
Yeah, Phoebe or beef, whichever works.
Yeah.
Beef because the FE doesn't have a front hook, I guess. I don't know if that matters at all.
Yeah, I think beef.
Beef and fork would be better actually.
Okay. More defensive, you mean?
Yeah, because it also blocks the lane beside it.
Yeah, it just leaves the B rather than the next floating E. Yeah. Worth the 4 points. Yeah. What about another option of, say, blocking the D hook, playing something like Phoebe? Trying to block the right side of the board.
That will also work, yeah.
Yeah, he's gone with your choice. I think that's a good move. May not be best, but it's certainly a good move.
Yeah, Phoebe on the other, Phoebe and F5 will work just fine as well.
Mm. Okay.
And well, now he can only play QI. Not much of an option for him.
He's got Nebek, which isn't going to give much away, and it's going to set up QI. So I think Nebek is a beautiful move.
Oh.
Will he spot it? Yeah, I think more likely is QI, but Nebek looks a lot better.
Yeah, that would be a quite nice play for him.
I mean, to be fair, it's quite likely to be taken with a 3. Well, reasonably likely to be taken with 3. Aha!
Yes,
nice.
yeah.
That was nice. That was nice. Because with that rack, it's like you said, it's very easy just to think QI is your move. Take for 28. I think that's a very good play. Yeah.
I mean,
excellent.
I don't think QI is wrong because you could draw a bingo anyway.
Sure. I mean, I think the thing is that QI is not a weak move. It's the standard move, which is quite difficult to see past. Yeah. I think he's done the right thing. Certainly setting up QI, at least.
Mm.
I think that's a great move. Is that +5, presumably?
Yeah, he has challenged it, making it much better even still.
Yeah.
I guess a Graham might just play PIA, but maybe not.
Ooh. Yeah, Pia in top left.
Yeah.
Lots of swings in this game so far. It's the quality of the racks.
Oh, he's drawn the U he wanted.
Right.
Z. That's even nicer. Yeah, that actually makes Nebek a very strong play then.
Yep. Yeah, kind of as I thought. The top left corner's been taken.
Yeah.
Quark quite like Apian, 27, add PI, IS, and so on. But I don't see much wrong with PI.
Yeah, I mean, APN if you want to go for a turnover, I guess.
Yeah, and score.
Yeah. I guess obviously it'll be QUIZ.
Yeah, that's a standard play. Is there anything better? Doesn't look. It's a nice leave as well, bonusy leave with that D sitting there. Any mileage in keeping the Z, for example? Playing quad for 4 points fewer?
If you actually that might work because like if you're not so sure of drawing a bingo, then you could just play a Q and score the Z next turn.
Yeah, I think the problem is it's not. Yeah, sorry, it's not a very Z scoring board, is it? It's not at the moment.
Yeah.
So, Quiz certainly wouldn't argue with that. Quackle likes it. We quite liked it.
Yeah, actually, yeah, I think QAD would be better. Yeah.
You prefer quad?
I think so because
keeping the Z. Okay.
I feel like eventually the lane is just going to get taken anyway.
Okay. It would block the advantage of quad. It would block the bonus lane if you consider your opponent's played Pia as a bonus fishing move, which is possible rather than a vowel balancing rack, which is actually what it was.
It's just that you have to try to catch up with the Z, but it may not be that easy for him. It really depends, I guess.
Yeah. These are the sort of situations I do not like. You've got lots of bonus potential, but you're slightly ahead.
Yeah.
I don't like them. I guess the question is, how much bonus potential do you keep? I mean, there's an interesting je for 16, leaving inlace.
Yeah, I think that seems quite strong.
It's very fishy. The trouble is, it gives away a fishing move, and then we're quite likely to see a blocking move blocking the D hook.
But you are ahead, so it's okay.
Yeah. Presumably the blocking move isn't going to be for much, and you've got the initiative with a strong bonus rack. But the frustration of not being able to do much with it. What about scoring alternatives?
You could try to put a C next to the H.
Yep. In fact, yeah, Quackle likes that. Quackle likes eclat. CHLIAD. So that would be the scoring play, I guess.
Yeah, he's going for C there. Yeah.
Yeah, he's going for
Lilac.
Lilac. Okay. Yep, keeping Ian scores. Keeps Ian.
Yep.
It's at the bottom of. I'm not quite sure why it's right at the bottom of Quackle's choices. It looks better than that to me, but it kind of does both. It scores and keeps reasonably.
He's keeping a 7-star hidden. Oh.
Eee, horrible pick. Anyway, Colin. Again, I'd say this is quite difficult. Lots of bonus potential, but not much happening at the moment. Quackle likes, I'll not say what it is, Quackle likes to score 35 with 5 tiles. And all its other choices are low scoring single 1 or 2 tiles, keeping the bonus potential.
That actually works. Yeah, great. GRADIN over there will be the last play here.
Yeah, that's its play. Yep. Which I quite like. I mean, Daring is a beautiful rack, but this is such a non-bonusy board that it's much reduced, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, he's gone for sort of middling move, hasn't he? Sort of medium score, opening, medium leave.
The problem is that it blocks the K line over there.
Yes, yeah, that KA could have sat there, KI could have sat there for a long time until his bonus matured. But it's reasonable, isn't it? It's a sort of halfway house between the scoring move of Gradin and the fishing moves that he might have played.
I mean, AN and ARN aren't that much different. You just take the highest score.
Yeah.
Retinas.
Yeah. And presumably he has another spot, does he? Yeah, he's unblockable.
It's hard to think that Retinas could be blockable.
Well, if there's only one spot, obviously there's the right side and there's the float, the A and the G and all sorts of things. So
yeah,
that's going down.
Well, as they say, luck sack.
Well, there's not going to be that much in it. This is going to tighten the game up nicely as a spectacle.
Well, I guess he can. I think he probably play Retsina or Stani. You don't want to expose the S.
Let's see what Quackle likes. Quackle likes Starny. That would give the S hook.
I wouldn't like to expose the S though. But
Yeah, I know what you mean. Mind you, the unseen isn't that well. Is it bonusy? It's not that bonusy.
not really. There's a lot of R's, a lot of O's.
I guess you'd definitely take one of the 71-point moves, which is either Starny,
He's already arranged rear
Retsina,
house.
or an Estri. So I guess it's a question of which one. An Estri surely gives too much away on the triple.
Yeah, he's going for Retsina.
Yeah, can't argue with that. It does give the floating E, which Starny wouldn't have done.
Yeah.
Probably not much in it. Probably not much in
Well,
it.
I mean, I think Graham was expecting Starny because he's already arranged rear rounds on his rack.
Amazingly different. I don't think there's much in it, and yet in terms of what actually is going to happen, it's a colossal difference.
Yeah.
I mean, he could have had a bonus through the E, which now doesn't fit.
Yeah.
Which wouldn't fit with Starny.
Yeah.
But it's nicely poised, isn't it?
Yeah, it's actually just a small decision, but it makes a big difference in the game.
Yeah, but it's hard to say which is better. It's easy to look at what the opponent actually has and base it on that. But
Well, I mean, when in doubt, don't expose the S, right? I guess. Yeah. I don't know.
yeah. But then an E is a nice.
If it's vowel heavy, E isn't so bad. I think.
Yeah, good point. So, do you see Colin's slight favourite now?
I guess Arrow next to Retsina.
Yeah. 9 in the bag, that starts to be a consideration.
Is it 9 or 6?
Let's see, so I can't. It is. I think it's.
Yeah, it's 9. Yeah, it's 9.
Okay. Or isn't it 8?
Oh yeah, it's 8. Yeah,
It's my eyesight. It's my eyesight that's failing me. It's like 16. Okay, yeah, it's nicely poised, isn't it? Let's see what Quackle reckons the winner's going to be. It's got it pretty even. It's suggesting reroute, which looks a bit weak, but that gives Quackle reckons that's a 46% win. So it reckons it's nicely poised. That's coming down a bit. Aero, it's got slightly lower. I think Aero is quite likely to come down. It's very tempting just to take the points and semi-block.
Yeah, it does seem like the obvious play, but yeah, I think the reroute might be a bit stronger.
It's now liking Roux at B14. Gur, Alu, and D.
Because the opponent might score there, right?
Could be. That's 47% win now at the moment. Roux. Reroute is second.
Yeah,
Euro is third. Aero's down about 35%. I'm not sure. Quackle isn't particularly reliable in these situations. That's just what it thinks.
But it does seem like the easiest place for Colin to score would be the Geo over there. So
yeah.
You may want to actually block that.
And in fact, well, I haven't looked too closely at Colin's rack, but May would score quite a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of club players would assume that the top right corner is the place to score, and that should be blocked, and it should be blocked with Aero. But I think what Quackle's saying is that the bottom left is more scory.
It is actually.
Yeah. Hence Rue doing so well.
Yeah.
But Reroute's doing surprisingly well. I guess it blocks the score.
I think
top, right?
I mean, it almost empties the bag, but it forces the opponent to empty the bag, I guess.
Yes, I think with the sim, Reroute will often win by virtue of that player playing 2 more turns and going out first.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, Reroute's going to leave 2 in the bag, isn't it? Which is going to make it awkward for the opponent to play something like May, because then you've got all the knowledge.
Well, the only problem is that May scores way too much.
Yeah.
So
yeah, of course, you've not to know the opponent's got May, but...
Oh, he's going for something different. He's fishing. I think he has decided that playing anything wouldn't work. He's just going to fish for a bingo. Perhaps.
Oh, okay. I'm not sure. I think that's over panicking. Quackle, at least, for what it's worth, has got a quiet Rue being 46%, so he doesn't need to panic and gamble just yet.
Yeah.
The stream's frozen on me, Goutham. What's he actually played?
OREGOX.
Oh, okay.
He's committed, yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, the screen share is frozen for Paul. Is it working now?
Nope, still can't see it.
Oh.
Okay, no worries. I'll let you take over, Goutham. Good luck, and I shall observe the rest of the match. No, it's come back. It's come back. It's come back. Okay, I think the problem with OR is it just gives the opportunity to score and not empty the bag, keep control.
Yeah, exactly.
Colin will probably be able to go out first and probably will be able to win.
He's taking the fish, and then he's actually blocking the lanes. It's Moya.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's quite interesting. Maybe that was his plan all along.
Okay. I'll simulate that one as well.
Because now Graham can actually score a lot of points.
Yeah, Quackle likes Yam or...
I'm guessing you're just afraid of him fishing for bingo, so that's why you just block all the lines.
Yes. I think the entrance of OR would be a much stronger bonus potential than Quackle is assuming.
And I think he was okay with just putting the V down there the next turn.
Yes. Yep. Makes sense. Quackle's got Yam winning at 70% and Moya down at 57%, but that's with no inference, and that's with some strange moves probably being played.
Yeah.
So I'll knock that on the head. I don't think it's too instructive.
So now Graham can play Raid next to Racina for I think around 30 points.
Yeah, slightly short in time, but it should have enough to work things out. That's interesting. rate isn't even coming up on Quackle's suggestions. Interesting, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. It's coming up with an interesting 60-odd% win move.
Wow, it's because he might be able to, he should be able to out next turn. That's what I'm guessing.
Yep, onto the M.
Yep. Or the Y, I guess.
Well, it has to be the M here.
Oh.
And quite ironic, actually. Yeah, it's got this move winning 70-odd%, everything else less than 20%, including rate, which is second best. I think he needs to see it to win. It plays off 6 tiles.
Ooh.
Yeah, I suspect. I'm not looking at the chat. I suspect they've seen it in chat. It was erratum.
Erratum, yeah, oh yeah.
Erratum would have left the E and presumably an out and a win.
Yeah.
With most picks. So well done if you spotted erratum. I was using Quackle, so I don't know if I've just seen it. Tier does have some wins though, so there's hope yet for that.
He should actually pay RATE because the year actually takes front hooks and he actually just gives him.
Yes. Yeah, that came up in the sim as well actually. Rate was simming a lot better than tier.
Yeah.
It's interesting, you often think it doesn't matter and yet it's crucial. Okay.
Yeah, I do not see a win for Graham.
Yeah, well, Quackle's giving all sorts of wins.
Yeah, Colin, sorry. You know, wait. Colin doesn't have a win.
Let's see, who's playing at the moment? Colin's move. Colin has lots of wins.
He's showing 0%. It's a strange thing. There could be something crazy with his styles.
Not according to my Quackle.
Oh.
Colin's playing and he's 8 points behind, yes? Is that correct?
Just 10 points behind.
Okay, well, he apparently, if he plays Oven, he's going to gain 19. If he plays Town, he's going to gain 17. And that goes all the way down to Q gaining 13.
Oh, yeah.
So according to Quackle, he has a host of winning combinations.
Oh, it's because it was actually erratum was there instead of tear.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
It's easily done. He's looking at even in 2. Is that going to win it for him? Yes, it is. Even. Yeah. And that's going to give Oyer and Weight and such like and other outs. So yeah, even's going to win. I think he's probably just checking that that's going to win. It's not the highest win. I think according to Quackle, you can get 6 more points spread, but it doesn't matter. It's going to win. It gains 13 apparently, and it needs to gain 8.
Yeah.
Well, 8 to draw rather. We're playing it quite quickly. He's maybe trying to put some time pressure on Graham. And I don't think there's anything Graham can do.
You can try recurate. That's not going to work.
Yeah, I think he should. Well, I don't know what the spread situation is for them both. He should try something. He can go out. He can go out with Curd, which isn't going to win. Card is going to lose by 5. So that 5-point penalty could be
5 points,
crucial. Yeah.
Oh, he
Raising
did
it comes
challenge
up.
something, didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, well, there was Dice Styles challenged and Nebek, I think.
Yeah.
They were the 2 challenges. Was Ulan as well?
Just listen. I think he only challenged my back actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I think there were 2 challenges, so...
That is
now
for those points are going to Graham.
Right. But you definitely challenged Nebek.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm seeing shooting and Dice Styles were challenged, as was Nebek.
Yeah, but the first 2 are points that are going to Graham.
Yes, yeah, got you. See it. But if you hadn't challenged Nebek and everything had run the same, he could have drawn.
Yep.
Of course, you're not to know that. So he doesn't have a win. I suppose the only question is, like you say, do you go for something? I suspect you do. He could play card and hope for a recount.
Yeah, he's running out of time now, so
Yeah.
I mean he doesn't have a choice.
Yeah. I mean, 5 points is quite a miscount, but I've certainly been known to do that. I don't know how unreliable counters they are. Probably nothing like as bad as me.
They're actually being held. No, right?
Well, you certainly don't challenge it. You do not challenge it. Do not challenge it. Well, actually, I suppose what interesting point here, and I saw one of the young Pakistani boys do this against me. Double check everything. You've got 6 minutes. Double check all the scores.
Yeah.
And see whether you actually do need to challenge. I was mightily impressed by the young Pakistani lad to do that. And he did. He didn't challenge my move, and he won by, I think, 3. Very impressive to have the presence of mind to do that. But if you're confident about the scores, then just accepting it is fine, as it's the win.
Yep.
So well done, Colin. Very impressive play, wouldn't you agree, Goutham?
Yeah, it was quite an interesting game.
Yeah, I think Nebek was the key to me, anyway.
Yeah, they actually gave him the win, didn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, I would say so. But good quality game. Good quality game. Any other turning points from your points of view, Goutham? There wasn't much missed, was there, really, that we saw?
Yeah, I don't think they missed many bingos or anything.
I don't think there were any bingo misses.
Yeah.
I don't
There
remember
was
there
mold.
being any bingo misses, no.
No, there was mold board, but how many people? Probably only a couple, 2 or 3 players in the wild would have seen mold board. So yeah, very high quality game. Well done to Colin.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely a game worthy of being on stream. Hint, hint.
Absolutely.
Hint,
Indeed.
hint.
Indeed.
in
Oh,
chat.
politics.
You know.
Politics, Jessica.